given 1 minute for general public comment and up to 2 minutes for multiple items. So with that, we are going to go ahead and call a few speakers. I'm going to ask you to come up to the podium. Audit LA, Mr. Spindler, Mike Hawk.
You want to go first? You can go first. What, over there? Feels more intimidating over here.
Are you signed up as Audit LA?
I am. And
what would you like to be heard on?
basically all the travel stuff, especially 1 and 2, and then public comment. Okay. I do want to first start, and I have to thank Mr. McOsker. That you shocked me with that. That was stand up, because the other day something happened that I really was very upset about, and I came and spoke. I was very upset. I've been very upset. I'm still upset because the other one, Ms. Padilla, has been snarky and nasty about it. You were stand up. I appreciate it, and I thank you. That was leadership right there. I'm sorry not to take all my time on that, but I'm here about that when anything dealing with travel, with airports, any of that, you have to be concerned with human trafficking, okay? Because human traffickers, and human trafficking is not always like smuggling people in trains and, and where you can't see them. Okay, sometimes, and I'm sorry, I am an advocate with dealing with the certain issues with Scientology and the human trafficking. There's enough evidence of human trafficking, and they use the legal system, but they're trafficking people from different countries with their children, and then they hold their documents. They are not allowed to have access to their documents should they change their mind and not want to become indentured servants. And when I say indentured servants, it's because if they're in their Sea Org, they are working 100 hours a week for $47 a week. That is human trafficking, and that is slavery. We abolished slavery a long time ago. Why is indentured servitude not abolished? Please tell me when it's for my public comment, but I just want to keep honing in. As you guys are here and you're in charge of this, remember that human trafficking can be done legally, in a sense, it's legal in a sense, but it's still human trafficking, so please be aware of that. Can I, now I want to go to my...
You've got about 10 seconds left.
Okay, I'm just going to thank Mr. McOsker today again and ask Ms. Padilla to please step up and do the same thing. And thank you, Mr. Price, too, because he does, I appreciate it. Okay, all right.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking.
Okay, I am...
So you have another minute for general public.
Okay. I am here about Scientology and their abuses within the city. And I have cornered Mr. Martinez, who was nice enough to sit and talk to me. Nice enough to have, he was very pleasant. And your staff the people I talked to were amazing. I can't remember his name, the person I talked to, but he assured me that, because what they have these planters that are around up and down L. Ron Hubbard Way and 2 different blocks on Fountain. I guess they want to keep protesters away, whatever. But it's also keeping the ADA non-compliant. But there's a whole bunch of other issues, but I only have 20 seconds left, so I can't get into all of them. So we'll just do one today with the planters. Sir, I begged you and your people to please get these planters ADA compliant. I don't know what it is. I don't know what spell Scientology has over this city. I don't know what it is. I'm here to find out and here to deal with it. But please get these. It's unfair to me that I can't access 3 streets, 3 blocks. It's not fair. Please, sir. I beg you. Thank you.
All right,
And thank you again.
What would you like to be heard on?
All the fucking items of general government.
All right, you've got 3 minutes. We're all dying for your performance.
That's right. That's right. So what do we got here? Virgin Atlantic Airways. Poor folk like me, Black, can't afford to fly on that garbage. To fly on that fucking airline? Who flies on Virgin Atlantic Airways? Drug pushers, drug dealers, politicians, CIA agents, lobbyists. There ain't no common folk on the goddamn Virgin Atlantic. Why are you pushing so much money for land space? What's Tracy Beach known as Tracy Parker they up to? I don't know, fella.
We stick to to the items.
And then I am, lady. Number 4, the Pacific Battleship Center. We gotta have a fucking center for battleships. I'm surprised that Hugo would vote for something like this, voting for war, voting for violence. I thought Hugo was against violence. I thought he was against war. Why are you voting to honor fucking ships that blow up people? I don't understand this goddamn shit. Do you, Tracy? I don't understand this goddamn shit. Then we get the freight station. You don't have any freight. They stealing all the goddamn freight off the goddamn tracks. All you gotta do is turn in to Chicago Station and they show you niggas cross. What about security over there at that fucking with the railroad? When I hear that, I go open and steal some of my shit out of those goddamn containers for me and my baby mama. Now for my general comment, as you well aware, I'm gonna hire me a real good First Amendment attorney real fucking soon, Tracy, so get ready. Get ready when I walk into court and you get a goddamn injunction order denying your ability to throw me out of meetings because of probation. We gotta get rid of probation. Now, Kern Price knows about probation, right? He on probation. He go to Mexico City, but he on indictment. How come Hugo escorted him across international lines where the fucking guy's charged with 10 felonies? And how come Tracy Clark is conspiratorially going with it? Why are you allowing somebody with 10 felony indictments and ethics violations to serve in the goddamn committee goddamn doing all this stuff? Because I think it had another name, and I think she might be cooperating.
That's enough, Mr. Spiller. Thank you so much for the very engaging and thoughtful waste of our time.
I'm gonna try to get the other meeting.
Unless there is anyone else signed up, I'm gonna conclude public comment. I don't have any other names. Mike Hawk, did you sign up as Mike Hawk? What name did you sign up under?
My name is Blue Mandingo.
Okay. Mr. Blumendingo, what would you like to be heard on?
I would like to speak on everything.
Okay, 3 minutes.
Start with number 2, is about a premier passenger lounge, and then number 3 is about a common use passenger lounge. So I'm kind of in support of this motion because LAX is highly congested many times. People do not have a seat. People have to lay down in the hallway, and then they have nowhere to go. Bathroom is congested, toilet, lounge. So if there's anything we can develop more space for the travelers, because I know LAX airport is one of the most busiest airport worldwide. So we just never have enough lounge, we never have enough bathroom, we just never have enough kiosk, no matter what you do. But I think we are moving in the right direction right there. Next one, item number 6, about the zero emission switcher locomotive. I'm here to support a zero emission, like I spoke with many other commission meetings, many other committee meetings. I'm a huge supporter of the zero emission, but my concern is does this item will put more burden on the taxpayers? Does this item will put more burden on the city's budget? Because I know according to the city controller's report, city right now is like $450 million deficit. So I really don't know how are we going to start a new contract, how are we going to start a new program with zero emission, even though it is really great idea. We can protect, help save the environment, and also we can provide more fuel efficiency, save money for the city. But I just don't know if our budget will afford us to do that. General public comment. Regarding the tourism, I just come back actually from the Central Library. And then actually it's very interesting. I just literally heard several tourists getting out of the Central Library said, oh, well, this place smells so bad. I mean, I cannot come back here. Well, that is a direct feedback from the tourists, from the community. For me, I am not a tourist, but I use the Central Library on a regular basis because I don't have access to a computer, I don't have access to a smartphone. I really wish that our library is a place for study. Our library can have, refreshing scent, not just you go to the library that smells like pee and poop. Outside of the library, people sleeping on the street and then pee poo on the street. That's not how we treat our tourists from the world.
All right, thank you, Mr. Blue Mandingo. Mike Hawk,
I'm gonna try to get the other meeting.
going once, going twice. No Mike Hawk?
Any items you wish to speak on? Oh, Bill Walker, local girl, 3 minutes, your time president. We don't want no number one, fuck that thing. Number two, another little boondoggle. Shame on KKKK. Known as KFC. He's a fucking cunt. No, on number two, we don't want that. Number three is the big one, the big fat one, CD1. Running the shadow candidate against Kevin CD14 herself. Big fat of yourself, Eunice useless. Look at all this shit on number 3. Look at the goddamn fine print. How much pride money did it take to put this goddamn thing up?
I'm sorry, thanks.
Let's get primary in.
Third, I'm gonna go third.
Oh, yeah. Does anybody understand the goddamn word of this? John, we don't understand a word of it. What the hell does it mean? Look at this crap. What the fuck is on this printing? Where's the pictures? I want to see a picture of it. Did you put a picture of it? Probably shaped like a big cock. That's what it is. A big fucking cock for CD1. Nobody wants this. Well, no, Kevin. Then we got number 7. Yeah, you know what's going on there. The biggest, fattest councilman in the world. Yes, Fat Millie Cow Rodriguez, a beauty salon. What the hell is this? We have to improve the beauty salon as a cultural monument? You ever heard anything like that? What the fuck is that? This makes no sense. Then, number 5, CD90 invited. Look, I just saw him upstairs. Isn't it great that you could have an indicted council member on 10 felony charges, wielding power in this horseshoe? After how many people went to prison already? Mitchell Englander, Ridley Thomas. I mean, what the fuck? Jose Weezer just checked into his hotel for 13 years. Why do you still have this guy touching his city money? Come on, Melody, even you know why. Why don't we allow that? That's right. It's very good. You've been reading your logbooks. No on number 5. Number 10, the unelected one, endorsed by the Times. Why would the LA Times endorse somebody installed over the will of the people of CD10 on a single vote of the people? Wait a minute. Kamala Harris is the same thing. That's right. That's what Democrats do. My mistake. Block voting. In fact, I recommend everybody deregister to vote. There's no point in voting, right? No, we get to make sure. Speaker, please. What? General comment. Now, you see all the thievery going on? Every single project gets negotiated in secret. Before you get to this meeting about it, it's all pre-decided. Everybody gets their money. Everybody gets their payoff. Everybody gets their FAR. Everybody gets this and that. When are you cocksuckers for once going to have a real public meeting on project? When are you going to put it out here in the open and let the people talk to the project first? Have the presentation, call the item separate, have the public come, instead of engaging in a criminal enterprise. When are you going to stop doing that? You got to stop this originally. Now you see over there, Kevin, he's got it good, he's got it both ways. He wins, he can go so fast. He loses, he's got $1 million to run for lieutenant governor in 2 years. He's got his shit all set up, but you guys are stuck in city now.
Thank you, your
You
time
got
is
no
expired.
more fucking job.
Thank you, your time is expired. Next speaker, please.
That's Goat Puppet. You want him to go first? Yeah, I don't want to go next. Go ahead. You can go. Me? It's not working. Oh, is it? Okay.
2 minutes for the items, 1 minute for the.
Thank you. You knew I'd be talking on all of it, huh? Okay, well, we're just going to go one through everything and why I'm voting no on all of it. For number one, I'm voting no because I have no confidence anymore in you guys or the city because how can we trust you when I've been coming here for a long time asking you guys to make planters ADA compliant and you can't even do that? So how can we trust you with this CEQA package if you can't figure out how to make Scientology put their, their illegal, non-permitted planters that are not ADA compliant? You can't figure out how to fix that problem. How are you going to fix number one? Number two, I am going to vote no on that because, again, it goes to trust issues and credibility issues. You guys keep giving them endless special permits to keep the street L. Ron Hubbard closed as if they have a street vacation, which they do by de facto, thanks to you guys. Number two, sir. It goes to my trust, we're supposed to trust you with number two. I'm telling you why I cannot trust you with number two. Number three, I'm voting no because I can't trust you because with those said permits, Scientology on L. Ron Hubbard Way is required to keep. This is number three, right? This is number three. Exactly. I am telling you why I don't trust you to do anything, to do this properly, okay? Can I tell you why I don't trust you for this, for number three, okay? I don't trust you because if you're not competent enough to make sure that Scientology keeps a fire lane open, how can I trust you with number three? No, it's a legit question. And this is comment, it's not conversation. It's called comparison and contrast. Ask your attorney if I'm not allowed to compare and contrast and go by past history. Is this my public comment? Okay. I'm here to talk about the egregious crimes that happened last week at the other government operations things where, so many laws were broken. I do want to thank Mr. McOsker today for apologizing for that because I was very upset. I was visibly upset. I had the paperwork here to actually file a complaint, but I'm now considering not doing that since Mr. McOsker apologized. But Ms. Padilla has not apologized, and she was the chair of that committee. And she should, instead of being cocky and arrogant and being snarky, passing me in the hall, should be apologizing. She should at least be making eye contact when someone's, addressing her. But at the very least, she should apologize as well. That's not how things are done, okay? We follow the rules. See how you made me, you're saying I didn't follow the rules and you pushed me to follow the rules? So how do we push you? What do we do to push you to follow the rules?
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Thanks.
Thanks,
guys.
2 minutes for the item.
For number 9, it's about the contract. So now it seems like I find the answer to my question. I always ask myself, what did Los Angeles City do that I don't have 500 million deficit? Now I know it's because item number 9, item number 8. There's like 1 million for 4 consultants, maximum 3.5 million for 4 consultants. It seems like I always believe that people people elect council members, so you guys know how to do the job already. But right now, it seems like people elect council members spend 3.5 million to hire someone to do their job. So that if you only need a consultant to do your job, the plan is people electing first. We can just elect your consultant already. That way, you save taxpayers $3.5 million.
Or number 10 is about the Skido neighborhood. First of all, there's only one expert in the Skido neighborhood, that's the Councilmember Canzino. I wish whoever proposed this item, let's work together with our downtown district, let's work together with our Skido district, let's work together with our Canzino's office. Because without his support, there's no way we can succeed anything in Skido. Second of all is about industrial mixed use. I actually support more residential area because I feel like when you make it industrialized neighborhood property, I feel like people will struggle even more fighting for a place to sleep, fighting a roof, getting a shelter, limited bathroom. So I don't know how are you going to facilitate the Skido neighborhood, the facilitate the community with so little resources, but I voice my support every council member to work collectively with council member Kennedy. For my general public comment is land use. I'm here to support land use. I'm here to support more toilet on the street because I am the one. I don't have public transportation, so I rely on metro bus. That's the only way that I can travel around the city. However, the problem is whenever I get out of the metro bus, whenever I need to use the bathroom, there's none. I was denied by Starbucks, I was denied by private business. So if there's any council member concerned about the land use, and then if there's any council member concerned about Skido, why people continue to pee and poop on the street, they cannot find bathroom. Why there are so many dirty streets, there's not enough trash can. So I wish all of our council members can provide support to Kevin so we can have more trash can, more toilet, more bathroom, more shower for the Skido.
Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, guys. I don't want to interrupt this comment. Thank you so much. Now I gotta.